Having had tickets booked since September of 2022, Six the Musical was a musical that my partner and myself, Emma, was very excited to see. But does this musical deserve the 4 or 5 star ratings that it's had from media outlets? Absolutely. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, whether you're new or returning. Thank you so much for tuning into this theatre review, where today we're here to discuss and review the theatre production of Six the Musical, which stars Nicole Louise Lewis as Catherine of Aragon, Laura Dawn Pyatt as Anne Boleyn, Erin Caldwell as Jane Seymour, Kennedy Small as Anne of Cleves, Lou Henry as Catherine Howard, Afua Hankinson as Catherine Parr, and the ladies in waiting. The 6 wives of Henry VIII take to the mic, remixing 500 years of historical heartbreak into an 18-minute celebration of 21st century girl power. Now, just before we get into today's theatre review, I just want to give a quick thank you to all my awesome Patreons who really help to support the channel. If you're interested in joining Patreon yourself, the link is down below in the description box. You can also shop and buy some merch, and I would love to see you over on my Patreon, where you can access to movie reviews, adventure days, vlogs, and Patreon watch parties, and so much more. Thank you so much for listening. Really appreciate it. Now, let's get on to the review. Just before actually seeing the production, I found out it was 80 minutes long, and it's no interval whatsoever, guys. So if you're going to go into this production, there's no interval, so make sure you go to the toilet beforehand. And just a little bit of a warning, there is some flashing light. Ultimately, what can I say after getting out with this production? I had an absolutely huge smile on my face, and heck, I still do. This is a fantastic time. Absolutely loved it. The songs here are so well done. This production is something that I feel like I've never seen before, and something completely different to what I have seen in the past. Now, if you've been following the channel, I have done so many theatre reviews, a link of which is in a playlist down below. My partner Emma loved it also, and said it kind of felt like a concert, which I can definitely get that. Well, first let's start by the 6 leading ladies here, and the 6 wives, of course. Every one of them absolutely, truly terrific. I can't really say that there was any that I preferred more than others, because of course this musical, without going into too many spoilers, is so many different songs and different just telling of stories, and done in such a unique manner. The costume is fantastic, the choreography is utterly sensational, the songs themselves is so catchy, and just you really just paying attention to each and every single word that's being said. Now, if you don't know anything about the 6 wives of Henry VIII, this musical is going to tell you exactly kind of what happened, and they do it in such a fun way, but also a way that you're not going to get bored. Because, for example, when I saw this production tonight with my partner as I'm recording this review, there was a couple of school trips along with this production, watching it in front of rows in front of us, and throughout the 80 minutes, not one of them at any time when I looked over were bored of fidgeting around or talking to their friends. One other thing that I also loved about this is the fact that it is quite interactive. So each one of these ladies several times mentioned Newcastle, which of course is where I saw this at the Newcastle Theatre Royal. A lot of time they were mentioning Newcastle and getting the crowd to cheer along and clap along. And fair play to these ladies for going 80 minutes solid without a break whatsoever. And they just do a truly terrific job. I don't think I have any negatives here. Every single ounce of this musical was fantastic. It blew any expectations I may have had out of the water. I guess if I had to nitpick just that tiny little bit, kind of like a critic brain on here, there was maybe like 1 or 2 songs I don't think were as good as others, and there is a song that does slow down the pace a little bit of this 80-minute production, but besides that, there's a reason why some of those songs are slower. So it's not really a nitpick or like a big negative, because it isn't whatsoever, but there was 1 or 2 songs I thought, nah, I kind of didn't really like that song, so to say, but at the end of the day, it was telling the story regardless, so I can't knock it down a point or anything for that alone. But yeah, Six the Musical, it is currently on tour in the UK at the moment. I know the couple of dates it's here in Newcastle, if you're interested, is absolutely sold out. I don't know if anyone's selling tickets previously, you might be able to pick up, but I do also know that it's touring around the UK, so if you have not got your tickets yet, if you love history, if you love a musical, if you love a good dance, if you appreciate just music in general, if you also know about Henry VIII and his 6 wives, or you don't even know, get your tickets. Link is down below. And with that in mind, I'm going to give Six the Musical a score 5 out of 5 stars. Have you seen this musical production? Are you going to check it out? Leave any and all comments down below so we can continue the discussion down there. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already by clicking the red button down below. So I can see you again on many more future videos, and until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.